So, hello there, everyone. My name's Hakeem, 21 years old, student at Monash University in Australia, and I'm just making this video to share my very first full stack website that I actually fully deployed. You can check it out now, fluentdigits.com. Yeah, it's a pretty simple site, but I'm just happy I actually, made something that I can put out there and people can look at. And hopefully it's the first of many. So yeah, I thought I'll just demonstrate the site and what it does and then also go into the code a little bit. Just show you how I made it work. And yeah, I mean, if anyone's interested, continue watching. Man, this feels so awkward talking to a camera. But anyway, yeah, so pretty much what my site does, it just helps language learners learn numbers, practice numbers, memorize numbers in their target language. So pretty much all it will do, it just generates a random number and it will generate the speech for that number using the Google text-to-speech. And then that speech will be played to the user, and the user pretty much just has to listen to it and guess what the number is. And if they guess it right, then they go to the next question. If they get it wrong, then they don't. Anyway, I'll show you in the demonstration. Pretty simple. So here you can just choose your language, and yeah, these are just all the ones that the Google text-to-speech supports. So you can choose whatever you want. So let's see if I choose Japanese, because I actually know Japanese myself. And then you can choose the number range you want it to be in. And I just realized I don't have my headphones on, so I won't be able to hear shit, but I wonder if the recording will hear things. I have no clue.
Q.
Oh, I can hear it from... Okay, my headphones are on, so I can still hear it, actually. But yeah, the audio plays. That one was Q, so that's 9. You can guess.
3、
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
8、
you can press on the previous ones to play the audio back. I got a little streak feature here that I'm saving to local storage. So if you come back after a little while, if you close it and come back, you'll still have your longest streak. So I made light, dark mode, little volume. And I also made a bunch of shortcuts. So you can actually customize the shortcuts here. So let's say if I didn't like how this was set up right now, like maybe you want to play the audio again. Maybe I want to put it on the space bar instead, for example. I have to go here and save it.
Q.
And then now when I
Q,
press space bar, it'll play the audio again. So, just key buttons like that. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, we got some streaks. I mean, I'll do it a bit more. You can see here that this is now... That's actually the longest time it's taken to respond. So yeah, the way I set it up, I mean, it's just going to my server and then going to the Google API, right? So there can be a little bit of lag, like delay like that. That was quite a long one, actually. But in all my testing, like it was actually being really fast, so I didn't bother like trying to find another way to do it. I mean, for something small like this, like, let's be honest, no one's really gonna use it. So if people use it, then I'll try and make it faster. But yeah, for now, most of the time it gets the numbers really quickly. So I was like really surprised, because I thought it would, like, firstly it has to go to my server, and then my server has to go to the Google API, and then all the way back. So I thought it would take like a really long time, but most of the time it's under a second to get the next number,
Q.
Like, I mean, that's like a reasonable amount of time.
1、
Like, I think,
8、5、
and I do cache the audio files temporarily in my backend. So once the audio file has been generated, it doesn't actually have to go to the Google API again. It just goes back to my server. So that also would make it a bit quicker. Let's try a different language here. I don't really know any others other than English. I probably know a little bit of Chinese. And obviously these are just different, like Chinese traditional simplified, like it doesn't really matter in this case, but look, I just copied everything from the fucking Google API. So anyway,
77556
yeah, there you go. No clue what that is, but so just
一
skip
万
it.
3990，
All right, wait. Let's see if I can actually get this.
一万3990，一万3990，
Yeah, no. Maybe I can do 1 to 10.
一
Oh, okay. Yeah.
二
Okay.
二五
I think that's 5.
零
Yeah, so you can see my streaks, just lost all my streak there. So yeah, that's it pretty much. Pretty simple app. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's the first of many, and I was really happy that I found like this idea because it's super simple. I feel like, it could be kind of useful to someone. I mean, I personally always found learning numbers in a different language was always like even now with Japanese, I've been learning Japanese for like 4 years, and I would say I'm like fluent in it. But even now, like I gotta think when I'm listening to people say numbers and stuff, it's hard. So I thought maybe something like this could be useful. Anyway, we'll jump into the code now. So yeah, let's see what I have here. Let me full screen this. So pretty much go the front end and back end. So I built this with Angular in the front end, Angular with Tailwind and Daisy UI for the component library for the front end. And then in the back end, I went with just Node Express. So, I mean, yeah, pretty simple. I know probably Angular and like Tailwind is probably like a bit of a weird combination to some people because I don't know. Normally you think Tailwind, you think like React as well. Angular is more like, I feel like people would kind of think Angular is more, I guess, opinionated on things like Tailwind. I mean, especially because you've got like components like this. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I chose Tailwind because I just used to it at this point. And I really like how Angular and Tailwind feels together actually. But anyway, let's get into how this actually works. So how should I explain this? I don't know. Pretty much I just have like, these are the 2 pages here, the home and practice page. So the home page is just this one. And yeah, pretty much I just have a few services that will go to my backend and get the data I need. So I have my language service, and pretty much what this does, it just sends the request to my backend, and this will just return the languages from the Google API. So yeah, that's what you see here. And I mean, yeah, then what can I say? I mean, I actually don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple to be honest. Let's go on to the practice page. So when you hit this is what goes on here. So I just made different components. For the audio component is just this part, this part, and also like the volume here. And then I just made like streak component for this, and settings. I don't know, what's an interesting part I could share. I don't know what is interesting. Look, it's my first time doing this, so honestly I got no clue what I'm talking about. I think next time I should pick a few like interesting points that I can actually talk about, because right now I'm just yapping and I have no fucking clue. Let's look at the streaks. How did I do the streaks, Hakeem? Alright, well, I actually just put most of the logic in a service here. That way I can just kind of use some of these values in different areas, because it's kind of useful. Anyway, so yeah, what do I do? I just in the constructor, I just get the streak from the local storage, just check if they have it or not, and then I also just make a observable here. I have this little variable saying if the user can guess, and this is pretty much in my practice service, which is where I'm getting like all the API data, and also when the audio component is initializing, I just have this set to false that whole time, and that's what happens when you see like these will go like disabled. That's
二
all relying on this value, this can guess value. So I just wait till the user can guess, and then I start the streak again, like the countdown. I start the countdown timer. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Like, I'm explaining this really bad, so I apologize. Yeah, next time I'll definitely put a tiny bit more thought into it. Maybe, I don't know, if people actually watch it, then maybe I will. But I mean, honestly, if you have any questions about how I did anything, I mean, you can just ask me out. Also, all the code is on my GitHub, so you can check it out there if you want. Anything else interesting? Let's look at the guessing component. I don't know. Let's see if this is interesting. I mean, I guess first maybe the practice service. This is where I actually get the text to speech, this generated speech from Google. Well, I mean, I'll go to my backend first, get the generated speech, and then I just set the question. Like, this is what the question looks like. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like, yeah, I think my backend does the logic to generate the random number. I just pass it the language code, which I get from from here, and then yeah, I go get the question, man. Yeah, whew. Yeah, so cool, right? Shit. Alright, don't worry. I'll get better at explaining this as I make more videos. Yeah, I'm just doing this completely improvised because I found when I try and start YouTube, like I've always wanted to like make YouTube videos more, but what can I say? It's always like I end up going way too hard on like the editing and trying to make it perfect and stuff, and then I just stop after like the first video. So this time, you know, I'm just like, let's just make it, and it's gonna be trash. And it is what it is. Yeah, so honestly, maybe I'll just leave it here. Let's look at my backend. Let's look at the backend. Quick. What do we have? Yeah, I use TypeScript in the backend as well. Because I mean, I'm using TypeScript in the front end, might as well make it all the same, right? Yeah, is that hopefully my environment variables aren't like, hopefully I did that right. Yeah, it looks all fine. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really to see in the, what can I see? Oh yeah, here's the Google API. I mean, this code was pretty much just copied from Google. Like, they just give you the, I mean, most of it was just copied from Google, I suppose. But anyway, here's when we convert the text to speech. I just get this, I just made a type text to speech request. Just takes text and the language code you want to translate to, and then, or you want to generate the speech in, and also the voice name, which I haven't implemented because can't be bothered. Yeah, and then it pretty much just close this like synthesize speech method here, and that's what actually generates the speech. And then I just return it, and I'm actually just saving it on my server here. So actually, yeah, all my audio files are just saved here. Yeah, so you can see all the audio files. And yeah, I just go, and every now and then I just wipe the files. Actually, I still need to implement this, to be honest, but I plan to, but I just haven't been bothered yet, and no one's using it. So yeah, that's the backend, man. Yeah, what can I say? This is the one that gets the random number, which I'm just using the Google API thing I just showed you before. Gets the number. Anyway, I'm kind of scrolling through this like way too fast, like, but also I feel like I'm taking way too long. Look, I don't know. It's my first time making this video, so yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of just want to sit here and just talk for real. This feels really like weird and awkward right now still, so hopefully I'll get used to it after a few more videos. And yeah, I plan to post a lot more often now. Just post my me coding. I'm also planning to maybe just do some like live thing while I'm coding, just vibing, coding, recording, that type of thing. So yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned for that. And also maybe I'll also make some videos about Japanese or something, language learning, because I also love that stuff. I already have a video on how I learned Japanese actually. And yeah, that was one of the ones where it's like the editing just took so long, and it took so long for me to like think of the script and stuff, and then I just stopped making videos after that again. So yeah, this time I'm not really planning to make another video like that until I get like into the flow, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, 16 minutes has passed, and I think it's probably a good time to call it here. So I'll say goodbye. Yeah, if anyone's interested in the project or anything, just hit me up, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Peace.